Well, hello. My name is Michelle Chambers. I am here right now because I want to share this awesome platform with you. You're going to be blown away. I'm just going to say, put your seatbelts on and get ready for the ride. Again, my name is Michelle Chambers. I am a real estate broker in Texas, a real estate agent in Alabama, a notary as well, and I'm also a mortgage loan officer in all 50 states. And if you're listening in, that's what you're here for this evening about the 50-state mortgage loan officer opportunity. I can't wait to share this information with you. The name of our company is Own Easy because we're saying that you can own a home the easy way. We can help clients to own the easy way. Why? Because we have AI credit repair if they need credit repair help to get their mortgage ready, and we can help them there all the way to the closing table. So can you say Own Easy? If you haven't heard this name before, just keep watching because you're going to hear it quite often. Now, I do like to start off by just making this disclaimer. I'm not guaranteeing anybody any amounts of money. Just like anything else in life, you're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to be dedicated. It requires some leadership. Are you ready for this ride? I'm saying buckle up, put your seatbelt on. There's a lot of money to be made through this platform if you decide to get in there and do the work. Y'all, I'm so excited about this platform. I love sharing this information every time. Through this platform, 75 for all, and you'll see why that's called that in a little bit. But our goal is to reach 1 million people and to help them to become homeowners in the next 5 years. Yes, 1 million people. How do we plan on doing that? By disputing debt and resolving credit errors. And again, I mentioned we have the AI credit repair program that is available to our clients that are interested. We also want to do that by training and getting mortgage loan officers in place, such as yourself. Hopefully, you will want to join us in this mission. And then also, we want to provide clients with down payment and assistance and as far as financial education so that they can get into a home and get into a home responsibly. So how did this platform even come to be? Glad you asked. Racial inequality in the United States as far as home ownership is concerned. Our co-founders saw this and they said, we have to do something about it. You look at these numbers over here, home ownership rate by race, you can see that 73% of Caucasian families own homes, 60% of Asian families, 49% of Hispanic families, and 44% of Black families. The numbers just kept going, dwindling down. And so when they saw these numbers, they're like, we have to do something. They saw this disparity in home ownership. What can we do because of these rates? So that's how they came up with 75 for all, because our goal is to increase home ownership rate to 75% for all Americans. Everybody that's interested in home ownership, we want to be able to do that and do that at a rate of 75%. Notice that that exceeds any number that's over there on the left side. So we're excited about this platform and we're excited about helping families. But how did this even come to be? So how did that wealth gap from the 73% down to the 44% down? How did that even come to be? One word, redlining. And if you're not familiar with redlining, Google it. You'll find out all kinds of things about it. You'll see all kinds of maps from back in the day. We don't have maps now, but we still have to kind of watch out for redlining as well. But let me tell you about this. So between 1934 and 1968, the government had a great idea. And the government said, what we're going to do is to have 30-year mortgages so more people can afford homes. And then we'll have low interest rates. Fantastic idea. The problem came when minorities were not able to take advantage of that same opportunity because 98% of the mortgages went to Caucasian families. And you see the map where it says hazardous. Well, basically hazardous meant minorities live in these areas. We're not doing loans in these areas. And they literally drew red lines around certain areas on maps to say we're not doing that between 1934 and 1968. It was just blatant at that time. So we want to combat that. What is our plan to combat that? To get as many mortgage loan officers in place as possible so we can get out there and get in the community and help. Now, if you don't see what you do across the top up there, real estate agents, investors, entrepreneurs, hold on, just hold on, because this is for anybody that has a passion and you want to make an impact through this platform. So we are looking for real estate agents. There's one group of people that we are looking for, and you can be an MLO on the same transaction. So that means you can get two checks instead of one. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Investors, you can write loans on the homes that you sell, as well as you can help originate loans for your tenants and help them to become homeowners, make an impact. What an awesome way to make an impact. And then entrepreneurs, we're looking for you, get in there. You can make some great income. You can also make great impact as well. And then, of course, we're looking for anybody who wants to help people in this area of home ownership through this platform. You want to make an awesome impact and you want to make a great income, we're talking to you. So I told you I'd tell you a little bit more about real estate agents. I love this right here. This is how you can get 2 checks at the closing table and not just one. As of December 16, 2022, the Federal Housing Administration said that you can be a real estate agent and a mortgage loan officer. Yes, you can. And guess what? You can be that on the same transaction. So that means I'm not just going to have a real estate commission check. I can also have a mortgage loan officer check. Can somebody say win-win? Now, I do tell people that if you're a real estate agent, check with your broker to make sure your broker will allow you to be that on both sides of the transaction. If the broker says no, no problem. Because remember, you'll be licensed in 49 other states. And then in your current state, you can also do mortgages when you're not the real estate agent on those transactions. So can you say win-win? Either way it goes, real estate agents, you need to give me a call, or whoever invited you to this video, you need to give them a call so we can get you started with this platform to help us help families. And one thing I like about this platform, you will have a team lead to help you. You will not have to do this alone. You will have help with such things as you see listed here. The team lead will help you with the loan application. Once you get that application you kind of help out, start off with it, you get it uploaded. They're going to be there to help you along the way, to help you answer questions so that you can get back to your buyer to give them the answers that they need. They will help you to get through underwriting and with the processing, and they're going to help you to get finalized and submitted. So you're going to have plenty help. You will not have to do it alone. You will be in business for yourself, but what? Not by yourself. And so as a community loan officer, because again, we want to have loan officers in every community. That is our plan, our goal. You'll be able to earn commission, of course. And then our target audience is the low and moderate income families. That's who we're targeting. We want to help those people that just thinking that there is no hope for me. It's not going to ever happen for me. Maybe they come from a long line of renters and they just figure this is my lot in life. Well, we want to say, let's start the home buying process. Let's do our due diligence and see if we can get you into home ownership. And then we have government sponsored mortgages. So we have some great ones: FHA, VA, USDA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. And you can also qualify with a credit score of low as a 580 credit score. Even though we do encourage them to get a higher credit score so that you can have a better interest rate. And when you have a better interest rate, you'll have a better mortgage payment. So, but if they're interested and they want to start right now, because I finally got to this 580 and you just don't know how long it took me to get to this 580, of course, we'll go ahead and help them. And we can always help them to refinance at a later time when the rates are better. And one thing, one of many things that I like about this platform is the manual underwriting piece. When an application comes into the process, it is either accepted or rejected, and automatically. And a lot of times when it's rejected, loan officers will just say, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm sorry, sir, we're not going to be able to help you at this time. Work on your credit, work on your finances, and we'll get back with you, or you get back with us when you work those things out. I like our platform because if it gets rejected when it goes through the process, through the system, it's going to be pulled to the side. We're going to look over to see what kind of game plan can we get in place to help this family to become homeowners. I love this about our platform. And we also have FHA 203K loans, which are rehab loans. And again, you will have lots of help from your team lead. You will not have to do it alone. I love that about this platform. You're not just out there by yourself. And so you can help families multiple ways when they're ready to become a homeowner now, when they're ready to refinance later, when rates drop, when you're able to help families when they're ready to move. Maybe they want a bigger home or a smaller home. But every time you help, you earn commission. Can you say commission? I love that. And then so we're saying the rush is on. And you see here, this is not an exhaustive list, but you see some of the people that actually have already partnered with us in these different areas. And again, they see that last one on there? Anyone who wants to help. You've got the desire, you have the passion, we're looking for you. You do not have to be a real estate agent. You do not have to be a tax preparer or a notary or a religious leader or a community leader or activist or a podcaster or a YouTuber. Anyone who wants to help, we're looking for you because we're trying to reach 1 million families and help them become homeowners in the next 5 years. So let's talk about the traditional way to become a mortgage loan officer. You see this here. You get your pre-license in education, get the state application fee, the exam prep courses, the testing fee. Those add up and they add up quickly. And if you decide you want to do that for all 50 states, that's a minimum of $25,000, upwards of $50,000. That's the traditional route. And the traditional route is the state route. So we have a better option for you. Again, the traditional route, you got to complete the pre-licensing courses, pass that exam. You got those annual renewal and continuing education. You've got to repeat that for every state. And I didn't mention that most times you have to have a certain credit score before you can even apply to be a mortgage loan officer. So a lot of people are knocked out right there. It's not even need to take the pre-licensing courses yet until you know that your credit score is where it needs to be to become a mortgage loan officer. So can you say better route? We have a better route. And this better route is just a federal program route. It's not something that we made up. If you go to the NMLS site, you can click on state or you can click on federal to become a mortgage loan officer. What we're saying is click on federal. What do? You sign up with us. You receive some great training that will help you get you ready to start this new program. Then the background check and fingerprints have to be done. And then you're able to originate loans in all 50 states. And then I do love our no list. There is no test. We hear about this a lot. You sure, Michelle? There's got to be a test. No, there is no test. You go through some fantastic training, and then there's ongoing training weekly, but you do not have to take a test. And you see all the other no's there. We love this no list. And so what does the income look like? I'm glad you asked. The commission is 1% to 1.4%. And again, this is what it is right now. There are going to be some changes, and changes are coming for the better. So the first 10 transactions that you do, you would get 65%, your team lead would get 35%. The next 10 transactions, you would get 75%, your team lead gets 25%, and 21 on up, you can see the numbers there as well. And so again, these numbers are changing some, but I'm telling you, they're changing for the better. So what would it look like if you actually did help 3 families in 1 month and all of them had a $250,000 price point? Your part of that would be $4,875. Not your team lead's part, that's just your part. So can you say there's some nice income there? You can think of quite a few things I'm sure that you could do with that money. And of course, the more volume you have in a month, then your pay goes up as well. And then depending on how many transactions you've done, your pay goes up as well. Can you say fantastic? So let's talk about becoming a mortgage loan officer through this platform. There are 2 ways to get there through this platform. And I love both of these ways. So let me explain them to you so you can make a decision, because we do have a hybrid business system program plan that I think you're really going to be interested in. So the first way to become a mortgage loan officer through our platform, and I call it become a loan officer, period. That's what you want to do. That's just it. That's all I want to do. Well, what do you have to do? First time, there's a one-time setup fee for $66.25 or $96.25. It depends on which time of year that you signed up. And because that allows you to get your background check and your NMLS. So you're paying $66 or $96. Now, also, you see there, because great training is going to be going on. That's going to be happening for you, 30 to 45 days of training, some like intense training, and then we have the ongoing training weekly. And then also you'll be at that time, you'll be able to originate loans in all 50 states. And we do have an awesome website. It's $13 a month. And so those are the only fees that you would have if you want to say, I want to be a mortgage loan officer, and that's all I want to do. That's it, period. That's it. So let's talk about the second way to become a mortgage loan officer. Become a mortgage loan officer and more. Now, let's talk about the more. So the more looks like this. The first month's membership is included. That's the $89.95 that you see over there. Now, $399.90, you pay that money upfront to get started with the more. And I'm going to show you what the more is. So just hold tight. Don't click off yet. Let me explain what the more is, because you're going to love the more when you see it. So just like on the other one, you pay that $66 or the $96 for the background check and the NMLS fees. And then you pay that $399. That's a one-time fee, one-time sign-up fee, but it's going to be well worth it. And just hold on to the next couple of slides. So And then, of course, you're gonna have that same awesome training that you're gonna go through, but this time you're also gonna have lots of benefits. You're gonna have many bonuses and incentives, so you can make money a lot of different ways. There are several ways to make money through this platform if you choose Loan Officer and more. Now, I know you're saying that $89.95 there, you're like, and that is a monthly charge. So let me talk to you about that, and I can show you how that can be waived. So what does it look like, the and more? Look at this. Yeah, is there so much stuff on the screen? You paid at $399.90, and then you're paying $89.95 a month, which can be waived. I'll explain that in a minute. You can get rid of that $89, and then I'll show you that. But you'll be able to come in on this side of the platform. You can be able to offer all of these things right here that you see. You'll be able to offer AI credit repair, and you earn $45 and up every time somebody signs up. You can invite others to this membership. Well, they can have all access to all of these things right here, and then you earn $45 and up. And again, it depends on the price only goes up from there, depending on how many people you have invited. And then the credit builder cards, you can, some people don't need a whole credit repair program. They just need just one card to help get them just up to that next level. And then you make $30 and up when you give them that card. And then I should say $30 and up, just $30. And then investment opportunities, $250 and up. There's some awesome investment opportunity that we have available that you can come in. If you know some investors out there, you know some people that want to be investors. It's a great program, a certification program to help them to get into the investment property area. And then Rental Karma, there's a way that you can help people to boost their credit scores because of their rental history, and you earn $30 with that as well. So you see all those different ways. You'll be a mortgage loan officer in all 50 states. So you'll be able to do all that, or you get paid on the 1st and the 15th, and you'll be able to make money that way. But then you can make money all these other ways and more. And so then for yourself, you'll be able to be a 50-state title representative as well. What? You'll be a 50-state mortgage loan officer and a 50-state title representative as well. And then, of course, you will yourself will have access to the credit repair services. And it kind of helps when you're a product of the product, even if you don't need your credit help because you're thinking, Mom in the 700s, I'm in the 800s, whatever type of thing. That's fine because it comes with so much more than that. And then there's life insurance, health insurance, dental, vision. You can get your will and trust set up through this platform. And then there's still so many other bonuses and incentives. But if you're interested in either one of these platforms, I'd be glad to talk to you more about it. If I was the one that invited you to this video, if somebody else gave you this video to watch, please get back with them. Ask them the questions that you need so you can do your due diligence to decide if I want to do the MLO period or do I want to do MLO and more. Think it through, and some awesome opportunities that are available here. And then I did mention that I'll show you a way that this could be waived at $89.95. This is how. If you get 5 people in place, 5 people for credit repair, 5 people that want to be a mortgage loan officer, and they want all these services as well, then this fee can be waived. If you maintain 5 people, you do not have to pay the $89.95. I have only paid it one time since I started with the company, and that was at the very first time, and that was it. Some people have never paid it because they came in with 5 people already ready for credit repair or something like that, and they were just good to go. They've never paid it at all. So this is a way that it can be waived. I just want to say thank you for taking time to hear about this platform. Whoever invited you to watch this video, please get back with them. At least get back and say, hey, thank you. I appreciate you for sharing this opportunity with me. And we hope that you're going to say, let's work together. We're ready to help. I'm ready to get some families into home ownership. I want to join this platform of Own Easy. We would love to get you started. So whoever invited you, get back to them, tell them thank you. And then hopefully you'll say, sign me up, whether it's MLO period or it's MLO and more. Let's get you signed up so that you can start making an awesome impact and an awesome income at the same time. It doesn't get any better than that. Yes or yes. You guys have a great one. Take care.